This video is kindly brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to create a beautiful online presence.
Hi, my name's Janelle and welcome back to Rosary Apparel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make these super cute wavy cushion covers. I have been seeing these cushion covers online so much recently, but for about $70 per cushion cover, you best believe I was going to have a go at DIYing some instead of purchasing them. And I'm so glad I did because the end result has turned out so cute. I will say this project is definitely not one for beginners. It was a little bit tricky and it does take some quite precise measurements and lining things up and everything. But if you're up for the challenge, then I totally recommend you give this project a go. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and let me show you how to make these adorable wavy cushion covers. So in order to make one of these wavy cushion covers, you will need approximately 1.5 meters or 1.5 yards of a main and contrasting fabric, some thread that matches your contrasting fabric, a 50 by 50 centimeter cushion insert, and a bonding product of your choice. I'm personally going to be using a product called Vlisafix for this project. This magical product allows fabric to be bonded onto another fabric, and for this project I do recommend getting the widest width that you can. For me that was 45 centimeters or 17.75 inches wide, and I ended up needing to buy 2 meters for this project. Lastly, you will also need to download the free template I have made just for this video. This template has been designed to create a cushion cover for a 50 by 50 centimeter cushion insert. First things first, you'll need to cut out a number of squares and rectangles out of your main fabric with the following measurements. Because the raw edges are going to actually be exposed on the inside of the cushion cover, I've decided to overlock the raw edges, or if you don't have an overlocker, you can use the zigzag stitch on your sewing machine instead, as this will prevent them from fraying and will help make the cushion cover last a lot longer, especially because I am planning to wash mine from time to time. Once overlocked, take the 2 rectangle pieces and fold and press one of the longer edges in by about 1 centimeter or half an inch. Then stitch this folded edge in place. Next, take the wavy template and the Vlisafix or fusing product of your choice, and you should be able to feel that one side has a rough side or a glue side and the other side has a smooth paper side. Start by laying the Vlisafix onto the template with the glue side down and begin to trace the wavy shape directly onto the Vlisafix. As you can see, I can only trace half of the template at a time, which is slightly annoying, and that is why it is best to get the longest width you can. If you can trace it all out in one go, that would be a lot better. If you are like me though and need to split the template in half, then simply cut another piece of your Vlisafix and match it up with the previous traced out line. Once traced, cut away the excess Vlisafix and definitely keep this for a future project because this stuff ain't cheap. And now you should have your wavy template nicely traced out onto your Vlisafix, and before we get on to actually fusing it to our fabric, let's just take a quick break to talk about the sponsor of this video. This video has been very kindly sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to create a beautiful online presence and launch your passion project. Whether you'd like to start making and selling your own products, create a beautiful portfolio to showcase your work, write a blog, or simply create any website of any kind, you can design and create your dream website all by yourself with Squarespace. You simply select from their range of beautifully designed templates, and then you can change up the template as much or as little as you like. You can change everything from the overall full layout of the website to all the fun things like the fonts and colors with just a few clicks, no background or knowledge needed in coding whatsoever. I have personally been using Squarespace to run the Rosary Apparel website and online store since 2016, and I cannot say enough good things about the platform. It is so user-friendly and I am not tech savvy at all, so if I can create my own website and run it successfully, literally anybody can. What I really love about Squarespace is not only do they have award-winning customer service, but they also have a whole online forum. So if you are after just a quick fix, you can just go onto this forum, do a little search, and 99% of the time your query has already been answered by someone in the forum. For example, a few months ago when I launched my last batch of sewing kits, I just wanted to add a notes at checkout section so my customers could let me know what sewing patterns they would like with their sewing kit. And after trying for a little bit to figure it out on my own, I ended up going to the forum, just did a quick little search, and straight away the steps came up one by one, how to go about it. So yeah, if you are wanting to have a go at Squarespace and create your own website in 2024, then I definitely recommend you go and check out Squarespace using the link in the description below and take advantage of their free trial so you can test out just how easy it is to use for yourself. And when you're ready to launch your beautiful new website, head to squarespace.com/rosaryapparel for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much Squarespace for sponsoring this video and being such an amazing supporter of this channel. Next up, take your traced on Vlisafix and with the glue side facing down, fuse the Vlisafix onto your fabric with an iron. Then match up the second piece and fuse it in place. Then cut along the wavy traced out lines. It is definitely best to not use your good fabric scissors for this, but mine are well overdue for a sharpen anyway, so I'm just going to use mine and then sharpen them after this project. Then cut out the inside of the wavy shape as well, and again pop away the excess fabric into your fabric stash for a future project. Then repeat this whole process again, but this time trace along the glue side of your Vlisafix so that the finished wavy shape will be pretty much an exact mirrored replica and will line up perfectly with the first wavy shape we created. Next, take one of your wavy borders and peel away the paper backing. This should now nicely leave the glue side fused to the fabric so that the fabric can now be fused onto any other fabric. Next, take the square piece we cut out earlier and place it onto your ironing board with an old towel layered underneath. Then with the glue side facing down, place the wavy fabric border along the edges of the fabric square. Fuse the wavy border in place with a hot iron. It may stick to the towel a little bit, but try to focus the fusing onto the fabric and not onto the towel. But if it does fuse onto the towel a bit, don't worry, as it should peel away from it pretty easily. Next, overlap the two rectangles that we cut out earlier until they are the exact same size as the fabric square. And again, with the glue side down, fuse the wavy border along the edges. This will make up the back of the cushion cover, and the overlapped part will create an opening to be able to put a cushion insert inside. Next, set your sewing machine to a zigzag stitch and set the stitch length to 0.3 and the stitch width to 2.5. This will create a very narrow zigzag stitch. And so stitching the back and the front separately, zigzag stitch along the wavy border to secure it in place.
Once the wavy borders are fully stitched to the front and to the back, place the front and the back of the cushion cover together and press them together, which will allow any leftover glue from the Vlisafix to fuse the two sides together nicely. Then zigzag stitch the front to the back along the outside wavy edge. The zigzag stitch will not only secure the front to the back, but will also prevent the raw edge from fraying. So, how do these finished cushion covers look?
So I hope you enjoyed this video and that it has inspired you to have a go at making one of these adorable wavy cushion covers. I am just so happy with how these turned out. They were quite a bit of work to make, but because they ended up costing me a fraction of the price compared to what I would have had to purchase them for, I'm just so glad I had a go at DIYing them. And yeah, I'm glad I documented the process as well, so now I can share how to go about it. I have actually made these cushions to go in my guest room, which is the room I'm currently sitting in. I'm in the process of doing this room up and giving it a bit of a makeover, and I'll be sharing the whole video about that process soon. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see that once that video goes live. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video until the very end, and I will see you in the next one.